Alrighty. Hey guys, it's Sora, and I know it's been a short while since I last uploaded. A short while, obviously, almost a year. And there's not like really a big reason to that. Like my big reason would be because uh, uh, high school. But I'm graduating now, and I actually been working on something this past week. And I know there's not that many cards here, and a lot of character names that I shouldn't be allowed to use, obviously. But this is gonna be a fan made. I spelled Jason wrong. This is gonna be a fan made horror card game. I'm really into horror. I've been ever since I was like 10, and yeah. So this is like the reason why there's only like, as I said, 5 years, because this is like a little something I would want to do. And see like if you guys are interested in like having it, because I could put this in. I think it's Untap, whatever people use. I don't know. I haven't been in the homemade card game TCG community in like almost a damn year. But I'll explain the rules a little bit in this video, but like in the next video I'll explain like everything on how this game plays. It's very simple. It's a like team-based team. You can have 6 cards. You have 6 cards. Your opponent has 6 cards. You have like 3 item cards. Those are like a lot of things I'll get into later on. But without further ado, let me just introduce. Let me just showcase the cards. So first we have Jason Part 2. um, I know this is like not like his iconic look, but I did make a lot. I made like I think 20 cards in total. This is gonna be set 1, of course. There will be multiple sets as well. So yeah, Jason Voorhees is Part 2. This is the background. Obviously, I didn't draw this. This is just, I'm pretty sure, fan art or like official poster or something like that. I don't know, but this is pretty cool. Not by me. None of these were drawn by me, obviously, but like this and all that is from me. It's a 2 rarity or 2 star or skull. So that's like that would be a rare, or yeah, a rare. 1 star would be a common, 2 would be rare, 3 would be a ultra rare, 4 would be legendary, 5 would be like a mythical, and so on. His ability is when this monster attacks, it can deal 1 damage to another monster. And it has 7 HP. This is the HP, the right here, and then this is the attack. And this is actually its shield. Every monster has a shield or a DP, which defense points or shield points or whatever. I might call it SP or DP. I think I'm gonna the DP for defense points. So of course, how defense points works in this game is if your opponent does like, I don't know, for some reason, if they have a 4 attack, it breaks the shield, but it doesn't, the extra 1 doesn't go onto the HP. So it can tank like even 100 damage, and none of that would even hurt its HP. So yeah, but it wouldn't even get to like cards don't normally have like 4 attacks, because that would be too high. Like having an attack high would at like 3 would count as high or really high damage. It's because it's, as I said, it's an RPG based card game. You want it to be like you'd want it to go for a little bit while, not just a quick game where it's like, oh, your monster dies, you can't have that, like you can't have that card out anymore. In other card games or most RPGs, you have like 60 cards in your deck, but this game you really just need 6 to play the game. It's quick paced. I want it to be like at least 10-minute long game for each turn or each round. Anyways, so yeah, that's Jason. Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. The names are here. I just put Elm Street because I'm not putting all that. So Elm Street 1. He's a 3 rarity or a rare. His ability is roll a d20 or dice of 20 if you have one. If you get a 15 or higher, then pick one of your opponent's monsters to fall asleep for 3 turns. This can work all the time. This is why this should be, honestly, this is an ultra rare, but this should probably be even stronger, because that's really strong actually. But you have to get 15 or higher. I might freaking nerf this to like 18, because at 15, that's kind of high. Of course, he has 7 HP and 3 attack, which is really high, and then 9 defense points DP. This has to go with in character, because the dream world he's really strong, but in the real world he's a little bit weak. 7 HP is low, really low, by the way, especially for a ultra rare. Here we have Chucky from Child's Play. He's a common 1 rarity or 1 star or skull. I don't know why I keep calling them stars. That's like the game I inspired this from. They had star levels instead of like this, so I just custom made it to skulls for a horror theme. Anyways, roll a d20. If you get an 18 or higher, this monster attacks 4 times. That's insane. And I'll explain what the 1x2 means. 3 DP, 5 HP, and 1 attack. Times 2, meaning he can attack 1 and then another time. but only just 1 damage. So if it had like 3 times 2, it could do 3 damage and then attack another monster. It doesn't. It can be a different monster. It doesn't have to be the same monster over again. So it can, because the way the game works is you and your opponent have 3 monsters out, right? That's your team. And once once a monster dies, you can either you can replace the monster with your backup team, which is the 3 cards you have. That's why it's there's 6 cards, 6 total cards each person has, or monsters. You can have 3 item cards. I'll get to the rules in a different video, but this is just showcasing the cards. This one's a little not really the best looking because it's a little blurry, but it's whatever. Of course, we have my favorite one. Not my favorite one I did, but like I did multiple Michael Myers ones. Michael Myers from Halloween 1. He's an ultra rare. When this monster's DP breaks, it can't be damaged for 2 turns. It has 6 DP, 10 HP, and 3 attack, which that's really good. So yeah, this is referencing like he got at the end of the first Halloween movie, he got shot 6 times, and he just got up like within a second, or like under like 2 seconds or a second from that, and fell off like a 15-feet balcony, and like I guess it's referencing that like he's like constantly on the move or whatever, after he's taken a beating. This is what I'm trying to like he stays away from he stays in shadows after like he took a hard beating. At least that's what happened in the first movie, right? And yes, the 6 DP is referencing the 6 shots he took when at the end of Halloween 1. Next up, we have Leatherface, Chainsaw Massacre 1. He's a rare. When this monster attacks, it gains 5 HP. It gains 1 HP, my bad. This can only be used 4 times. 3 DP, 6 HP, and 3 attack. This is referencing, not all of them will be referencing something, but most of them will. This is referencing how, whenever he kills a survivor or his victims, he obviously takes their skin off and uses them as a mask, and I'm like, that's a little reference, I guess, to that. So whenever he kills someone, he takes their skin and puts it on his face to get more durability. Obviously, that'll never work in real life, but I'm just going with the character. Okay, and this is a really strong one. This is considered a mini boss, not a full boss. It's like a mini boss card. And you can tell how, obviously it has like a little bit of the way it's like more clear. You can see the whole artwork. Not mine, obviously. This is from the actual movie. Pinhead Hellraiser, 5 rarity, so legendary. And his ability is this monster takes up 2 team member slots. So you can have, as I said, there's the max team member slots is 3, right? You get 3 monsters out, and your opponent has 3 monsters out, right? That's the max you can have. This dude takes up 2, so you can only have this guy and another monster. That's all you can have when he's out, because this is how strong he is. His ability is every time this monster attacks, it deals 1 damage to all of your opponent's monsters on the field. Yeah, this actually might be giga nerfed because of how strong it is. I'm realizing, because I'm gonna do some test battles, probably play to see like how strong this dude is. This might get like nerfed to only like doing 1 damage to another monster, because this is everybody. I might either that or nerf his DP, nerf his HP, or nerf his attack, because he has 5 attack. That can one-shot like almost half of these dudes. Or like in 2 turns, he can kill like half of these dudes. He can kill Bubba or Leatherface in 2 turns. He can kill Michael in 2 turns. He can kill Chucky in 1 turn. He can kill Freddy in, well, not including DP. DP is a really huge important part in this card game. Not including DP, just their HP. He can kill him in 2 turns. He can kill Chucky in 1 turn. He can kill Freddy in 2 turns. Like, yeah, doing that, like you want it to at least take 4 turns to kill 1 monster, because like as I said, as soon as that monster dies, you can't bring them back unless you have an item card that allows you to. Anyway, but yeah. This is surprisingly not the strongest card in the game. Yeah, no, there's a card that's way stronger than him and that have like more HP. But that's it for like this video. I am gonna print these out, do like a booster pack opening, because I know those are always exciting to watch. Although something before I leave, Rage Wars is still a thing. It's still a thing. The set 3, I actually did a lot of cards. I did a few more cards. I think I'm just gonna take a break for that, because I took a long break and it's just like I got busy with school. Obviously, I graduated. I'm doing nothing right now. I'll go back to that when I right now I just don't feel like working on that. I don't know. I as I said, I've always been into slashers, and making a slasher card game is actually something I wanted to do. Or not slasher, horror, because I had characters from video games, not just slashers. If it was only slashers, this card game would only have like I think one single set, maybe two. But I want this to be like a horror card game. You know what I mean? So not just slashers. It could be like a freaking Outlast, Resident Evil, all that good stuff, right? So yeah, that's it for this video. I should be going back and showcasing all the like, I made a lot of cards, so I'm gonna hopefully showcase those, explain the rules, and I'll make a battle video with one of my friends, hopefully if they're able to play with me. And yeah, also I do have a Discord. I'll probably link it in the description. So yeah, see you guys next one. Adios.